Welcome, guys. Welcome to another weekly webinar. We are live, and my name is David Pinto. They also call me TipsWithDav. I'm just trying to get the best lighting for a moment. It is getting dark quite soon here in the Czech Republic. It's winter, man. It is winter, and that's the whole reason why it's getting dark quickly. Anyway, today we're going to talk about how to build basically a following and why I'm following this strategy with the Pro system. It's something that I built myself, and it's proving results because it's definitely mirrored by a friend of mine and a six-figure earner himself, who's been helping me out also with a lot of things to follow these kind of strategies. So there are two main things that you achieve from joining the Pro system. One is that you get a system that has 6 income streams, and it is something that is for a long-term and not a short-term business at all. Okay, I don't work with short-term income, so I don't work with shiny objects. I'm working with products that I've been using for the last 2 years, year and a half, and stuff like that. Okay, there's nothing that is and shows potential firstly, and also is looking to grow in the next few years. Okay, so that potential is also there. Now, let me just talk to you. So that's the first thing. Okay, they're going to have 6 streams of income, out of which 2 streams of income are tools that I use, and you can either use the same tools or you can use a similar tools. It depends on whatever you want. Okay, that is the Pro system. So that's one of the reasons why I suggest people, if they ask me what am I doing, I send them a link to the Pro system that promotes these 6 income streams. Okay, and secondly, the Pro system, with the way that it's set up, helps you build a following. Okay, helps you in the long term, because whether you're building a business or not, your presence online is always building a following, whether it's your personal Facebook page, whether it's on YouTube, whatever it is you're doing right now. Think about it, that the end goal is to still have a following, a community that interacts with you, that grows with you, that works with you. And isn't that supposed to be something that's attractive for many people, right? But I would say, come what may, if you do have a job, if you don't have a job, whatever it is, you would need to build a following always when it comes to just an online business, okay, or anything that you're doing for that matter. So this system does 2 things for you. Now, you can take the strategy that I share with you in this webinar, and you can utilize it for your business and whatever you're doing online. You can use it for music classes. You can use it for a traditional brick and mortar business. I want you to get that the point of these webinars, yes, is to give you guys a little overview of what I'm doing on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, and stuff like that. But it is also here to share with you the strategy that can take you to the next level if you don't yet have it. Okay, so I'm not just saying that you need to watch this video and join me. No, what I'm saying is understand the strategy behind it and then decide what you want to do further. Whether you want to go ahead with me or whoever shared this video with you, you get back to them and ask them for their links and go ahead then. Or what you can do is just use the strategy and implement it in your business. Okay, it's something that I see that a lot of people are not doing, and sometimes a lot of businesses, they fail because of this, because they don't know how to manage their funds. They don't know how to build their following in the right way. They don't know how to optimize free and paid traffic sources. Okay, so I'm going to share with you how to build a following basically within the Pro system. So to give you guys a brief summary of it before I share my screen, before I show you the whole system, because I like to go behind the curtains and talk about it. I'm trying to come on weekly, to be honest, and actually share these kind of strategies every single week. But even if I don't come on weekly, on a daily basis, I put out videos on my YouTube channel, and that speaks about the strategy as well. Okay, I like to put the strategy in every video because that shows progress, that shows proof, and that shows that I am personally following this daily. And if you do it long enough, it's going to have its effect on you. The only thing that I recommend is that this is not for the people who are just here for a quick buck. This is not something, the strategy is not for people who are desperate in a financial situation that they really cannot manage anything. They're frustrated. They want to get out of their job. They want to do everything, but they don't have the time and the patience to actually take it seriously and start an online business. Starting an online business is exactly like starting an actual business. You might go to a bank for a loan, right, for an actual business. Well, you may not need that in an online business, but you need the right mindset in order for you to go ahead and achieve the things that you would like to do. Okay, so I'm really working with only serious people, but at the same time, I'm sharing these strategies so that you can decide how serious you want to be and when you want to actually take the action to implement these strategies. Okay, I just want to put that out because I cannot guarantee any results, guys. I cannot guarantee not even a single US dollar online. Why can't I guarantee? Because I am not somebody who's going to tell you and expect you to work in the same way that I work. I take action, I put in the effort, and I work in an ethical manner. It depends on you whether you want to do that or you want to just sit around and let me work for you, which is not the way I would like to work with you. Okay, so I cannot guarantee results. I want you to put in the work and effort if you do join. Okay, it's going to take time, it's going to take effort, but we are here to guide you with the community that we have, and it's going to help you in the long term. Okay, so let's get into it. The programs that I have are instant. The one is an instant paying program which we sell basically digital products. Okay, and there's something that I love about digital products is that the world is going into this kind of a phase. Okay, the world is going into a digital product mindset, and there's no point in us staying far behind in an educational arena and not selling digital products. And the benefit of it is that we get instant commissions from it. So I suggest, always to get in, and you'll get to see the names of the company and stuff like that in a bit. But the first is a digital product. Okay, added to which I have a traffic strategy plan, which with FutureNet and Future Ad Pro, I teach you guys in the funnel. Okay, in the whole pro system. And then we have our traffic sources. It's as simple as that. Okay, these are the first two main income streams. Then I have a wealth building side, which focuses on two things. Again, digital products and educating you in cryptocurrency, in trading, and how to use tools and strategies that we use and that I use personally on a daily basis in order for me to start to generate an income through trading. Okay, remember, this is more of the wealth building side of it. And the last is a passive stream of income which I'm using that you can put your money in and allow it to work for you. Okay, so these are the four income streams that are there on the front end. And then on the back end, I have two lovely income streams which are tools. One is Online Sales Pro, which I built this whole system on. Okay, it's a phenomenal tool, and I would suggest anybody to get started with Online Sales Pro. And lastly, the last tool that I have is Aweber, which is autoresponder. Again, something that everybody needs. And I also have it as an income stream. So it's up to you whether you want to get it or not and how you want to start. I would always suggest somebody to get Online Sales Pro and Aweber because those are the key elements to any business. They're the foundation of any business. So it's something that I would suggest to practically everybody. Okay, those are the income streams. And now how does this build a following? Let me talk to you about it. Okay, so we, like I said, we talk about consistency. Now, consistency is the key to everything, in my opinion. Okay, learning an instrument, learning something new, going rock climbing, I don't know, anything, you need to be consistent. There was recently a video that I watched on Facebook, which showed a bear, the mother and the cub right there, and the cub kept falling from the mountain. It was, I think, a mountain in Russia or something like that, and it kept falling from the mountain, and then finally it got to the other side. Now it got to the other side out of consistency. Okay, it kept going without stopping, without failing. I mean, it failed many times, but consistency. Okay, so the same thing is when it comes to building. If anybody's watching, by the way, the chat is available on the side of this video. Feel free to write your comments, write any questions that you have in the chat, and we can go ahead and I can answer them at the end. If not, I'm just going to continue as usual. But like I said, So consistency is key, guys. Okay, this is something that I cannot stop preaching, because it served me well, honestly. And I'm just talking from experience. It served me well. So how do you build the following with the Pro system? The Pro system helps you firstly have a generated system, but we follow two things. Okay, one is leveraging social media within the Pro system, so that's FutureNet, okay, and FutureAd Pro. Leveraging these two platforms, firstly to consistency build your traffic and get more people, and this is going to build your following. So the whole concept of the Pro system is to build your following from scratch. You have 0 people on your list, you have 0 people, you have 0 network. Okay, the moment you start to send traffic on a weekly basis, you're generating leads. Those leads are part of your network. Okay, they start to open your emails, they start to get to know you, you send them to your Facebook, they request to become your friend on Facebook, so you start to build a relationship with them, and go on and on and on in this way. Now that's the first way that we go ahead in building, or actually building a following through the Pro system, the way the system is set up. Okay, you start to build a following the way the system is set up. So you start to generate leads to build a list. Now I treat this list, guys, honestly as my customer support, as my customer experience, as a place to give me feedback. So I definitely share what I'm doing. I share these webinars, I share videos, anything that comes to my mind, especially with regards to the products that I have in the system. Now I have, like I said, we have 6 income streams, out of which 5 days a week I share 5 income streams. Okay, 5 days a week, because I couple Online Sales Pro and Aweber together, and I put that in one email. So 5 days a week I send emails out, which builds my following. Okay, which builds my following, come what may, about the products. So it has a dual purpose. One, it's selling my products. Two, I'm building a following, I'm building a network. Okay, the second thing that I do, and which the Pro system, which I recommend within the Pro system, is to start video marketing. Now you may say, David, I'm not like you, I can't get in front of the camera, etc., etc., I can't do these kind of webinars. Well, I'm here to help you guys out. Okay, if we start, or rather when you start with the Pro system every single week, okay, when we do these webinars, we'll get people on, we'll show them the results, we'll show them how you're doing things, we'll get you to talk, I'll have interviews with you, I'll help you out to get that fear of being on camera away. Now I had the same fear, I was stuck, I didn't know what to say in my videos, but video marketing is definitely one key element. And in those videos I can share my through my email. So I'm building my account even more, I'm building my network on now YouTube, for example, and my email, and then I'm building it on Facebook as well. So you're building a following consistently, basically creating content. So we do 2 things in the Pro system, guys: create content and deliver value products. Okay, create content and deliver value products consistently, no matter what. We continue doing it. Okay, because the longer we do it, the more results we get. The more results we get, the more people give us the authority that we need to then have more free advertising than paid advertising. That's why I always say leverage paid advertising and always build a network or a following in the background. Always. So my strategy is based on paid advertising. Yes, right? Weekly, I send traffic to my funnel, and that's what I do every single week. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this, right? That's what I do every single week. So my whole strategy is based on paid traffic, but it helps me build my following come what may with free traffic as well. Because now, the more I talk about it, the more videos I put out, the more consistent I get, the more value I add, the more content I put out in the world. Whether now I'm saying video marketing, but you can be a blogger and do things. That basically is creating content, one, that the Pro system helps us do because the products teach us to do this. Okay, you have Easy One Up, which teaches you to create content as well. You have FutureNet, which is practically creating content in itself because it is on a social media platform. You have iCoin Pro, which educates people to market and also the product. So it's again creating content. And you have EXP Asset, which is my passive stream of income, which also creates content. So you have any which ways enough of content to go about if you want to use what is there here. Plus, you have Online Sales Pro, which teaches you how to market. So you're again building and creating and adding value to the marketplace. Okay. And the more we share our story, guys, because I might share it in a certain way, you might share your story, which is completely different from mine, which I get. I've been online for 6 years. I know, so actually more than 6 years. I failed for a majority of that time. Okay, I failed for majority of the time, and I'm not ashamed to say it, but that's my story. The reason why I'm so consistent, I have a hard drive for the long term, is because of my wife and my family and everything that I want. I have a dream to be and to do something, and I want to achieve it. Okay, so that's what is driving me, my family. But there's no point in just taking away that aspect and saying, okay, I have this, but I joined, I expected to earn money tomorrow or in an hour after joining. That's not gonna happen. Okay, that's not gonna happen, especially if you don't have a following. So building a following in the background is very, very crucial. So the pro system, like I said, does two things. One, in itself, it starts to brand you, starts to bring leads and content and people to yourself. So it builds your following. Okay, and two, it has products in order for you to generate more product and more content to build your following. And I would suggest to focus on these two things. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to share my screen in a bit, and I'm going to give you an overview of the pro system so you see how things move, okay? Just give me a second, and let's go ahead and share the screen. Let's go entire screen. As usual, the matrix view as I got, and let's go ahead and go to my lovely Facebook page. Guys, there's a link to my Facebook even in the description of this video in case you want to join, as well as to the pro system itself. So what you're going to see, there's going to be a link in the description in case, which is going to take you to this page. And like I said, I brand myself with the pro system. You can brand yourself if you would like. I'll show you how to make pages that convert and are optimized like this, and then you can go ahead and actually start to generate leads and stuff like that. So this is the first entry page. Now, the only reason that I have this page is for me to collect leads. So when I send paid traffic, the reason for me is to get the email address. I don't care about anything else. I care about getting that email address. Why? Because Aweber then does the work for me of filtering out the people who are not interested. But the main aim of this is to get email address in. Okay. So once you do that, you go to this page in the funnel. Now, there's the pro system is built on two main things, right? It's built on the sales funnel and the communication flow after that. Sales funnel takes you to the journey. So there are two steps, as you can see right here. The tools are always a funded proposal, so I always put the tools in the beginning because that's what people would like in case they want to join me and work with me. But you have go to step one. So this is a short introduction of myself. I'm not going to play it for you guys, but it's just talks to you a little bit more about me. And then you have this right here, which gives you an overview of the plan. And then you have two options right here. The two options right here are specifically, I'm going to share with you right now here. Okay. Share with you the strategy, and then we'll go ahead and look at it. So these are the two options. After you go to see the overview and how I generate leads and what is the plan we're going to follow, which I don't need to give you, but I'm giving it to you any which ways because I think it's valuable. Okay, you have this right here. So like I said before, there are two elements. You have the marketing side and let's say the wealth building side. This is both long term. Okay. Easy One Up and FutureNet are in the marketing side of the business, or the normal business, let's say online business side. And then I have iCoin Pro and EXP Asset in the wealth building side of my business. And what happens is I take funds every time I make a sale. I take 30%. So I follow 70-30 policy, where I take 30% of my funds and I put them into a traffic budget. Now, this traffic budget helps me buy traffic every single week. Okay. So come what may, I need to put it in this budget because that keeps everything running for me. The same thing with FutureNet. I do that, and then I put it into traffic. Now, when it goes to traffic, I send it to Online Sales Pro and Aweber, which is I send it to this, for example, page, okay, which then promotes, as you can see, it promotes Online Sales Pro and Aweber. It promotes Easy One Up, FutureNet, iCoin Pro, and EXP Asset, all the four. Okay. And the strategy is simple. I say, hey guys, if you want to do this, take money, put it into traffic, and start with the system. The system will do the selling for Easy One Up. The system will do the selling for FutureNet. The system will do the selling for EXP Asset. The system will do the selling for iCoin Pro. Now you can divide this into two separate systems or funnels that you want. I put everything into one because obviously I want my business to have one link and everything there. But if you just want to join the wealth building side, I can set that up for you very easily, or you can set it up for yourself very easily if you have Online Sales Pro and Aweber, and that gives you what? That gives you 4 streams of income right off the back. Okay, brilliant. And this is what we do every single week, guys. Every single week we post and we do it. And if you see, if I click Get Set Up Now, you're going to see the first as Easy One Up, the second, the plan itself, which shows how to get to 50 ad packs with Future Ad Pro, etc., etc., etc. And then you have the secret sources or my traffic sources right here. If you click on it, and you can join and actually use the traffic sources to generate leads. So I'm giving you basically my whole business very simply. And if you click on Join the Crypto World, I give you an explanation myself. You get educated, and the bonus is EXP Asset. And the education is right here. And here also I show you how to just create this funnel into a whole major let's say machine that doesn't stop pumping out leads and sales. Okay, that's the point. So this is everything that I wanted to show you from this video. But like I said, we are here to build a following. So this definitely builds a following for us in one way. And the second way is for me to come out consistently and give you guys content. So I'm just going to go, for example, right here. I posted the link, but if you see every single day I'm posting right here on FutureNet. Why? Because I want to get people to understand the strategy, to learn these things, to get an idea of what leads are possible, keeping it simple, following a plan that you can actually replicate. So I use social media very, very actively to build a following on the back end of everything that I'm doing, and including videos. I'm going to just show you very quickly, guys, every single day, or just let's go to Video Manager very quickly. I don't know, let's just go to anything, Video Manager. Yeah, you see the videos that I'm pumping out every single day. I have over 300, almost 400 videos, guys, all on my YouTube channel. So this means that there's consistency being built, and suddenly you start to see leads and sales come in, and your following being built on social media and everywhere else too. Now I stopped sharing my screen, so I'm just going to look for, yeah. So all of this combined together, the Pro system is a long-term strategy. It's not something that we're looking for, I don't know, even 6 months to a year. It's something that you need to focus on for 2 years, 3 years, and 5 years. Okay, companies can be replaced. That's fine. But the system, the strategy is the same. You earn in a product, you take a percentage of that, and you put it into traffic. From that traffic, you send it to a system that does the selling for you. Now, as Russell Brunson says, we are the best sellers of our product. So write down the information that you feel is promoting your product, right? And shoot a video, put it on a page, and let the selling be done 24/7 for you. So you get the point that I'm trying to make, is that you have that side of the business. Okay, and then the second is content creation, which I honestly adore, and I think that's where the hustle is. The side hustle for me is not owning an online business and actually sending leads. It's more the side hustle of creating content and showing that it works. It freaking works. And I'm not going to get more excited than that. Just if you do have any comments, guys, if you do have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section, or even right now if you're watching this live. I'm not sure because I've just started using Google Hangouts, so I'm just getting familiar with these weekly webinars. But I do want to come out weekly, and also in the future focus on getting more people on the webinars as well, and having a fixed time for it so you guys can join, you can share a little bit of your knowledge and what it is to be consistent, a little bit of your story, which I think is very important as well. But that's it for me. Hopefully you got a value out of this video on how you can actually build. Let me just sum it up for you. Content creation and lead generation. Two things: content creation, lead generation. They're both interconnected, but that's how you could start to build your following. That's how I started building my following on YouTube, Facebook, just in the background, because I know that Tips with Dave now is becoming a brand recognized by people, and that's the beauty of it, right? And it's something that I created for myself. And the brands, my brand, which is Tips with Dave, the whole point of it is paving the way for your dreams to come true. So we're not in it for some, small petty thing. We're paving the way for our dreams to come true, which means we have to take action. We have to take that serious action. So are you ready for it? Is the question that I'm going to leave you with. That's it from me, guys. My name is David Pinto. They also call me Tips with Dave. Subscribe to the channel in case you are interested in the journey that we're on. Until we see each other on the next webinar, I guess. Have a great day. Have a great week ahead. And thank you so much for watching.